What up, my friends? It is Saturday evening, and we have gathered for another chill stream. So, first things first, let me grab the link, share that in the Discord, and then we will go from there. Okay, what's going on here? All right, there we go. All right, that's good. And switch it up so that we can see everything. All right, excellent. Hold on, I'm going to have a little bit of my tea here. All right. What up? Oh, hold on. It's giving me pop-ups here. What up, Blake, Jess, Ang, Millmaster, Teferi, Habanero, Yamagoro, Drake, Crawfish, Zircon, Spurl, Dubes, Casey, Juglum, Error, Hurst, Dragon, Kevin, Shelton. I think that's everybody who has said something here in the chat. All right. Yep, it is. Hey, what's going on every day? Error, that's right. That's right. Tomorrow, barring my back getting worse somehow, I will be heading down to the game store to get in on the loot commanderification. So I said I'd do it, so I'll do it. Actually, on the note of commanderification, where is it? Where? I thought it... Here it is. So, we did the Commander Kraken for this, and it turns out there's only 99 cards. The deck's actually missing a card. So, it's a 99 card Commander deck. Missing the... What is the name of it? Is it Consider? It's a 1 blue spell. 1 blue, draw 1, surveil 1. Right? I believe it's called Consider. So I put an extra card in the deck as a placeholder until I can get it. What did I put in here? Where is it? Where is it? I inserted another blue one drop spell. Oh yeah. I threw in a Turn Aside from Eldritch Moon instead of Consider, because I looked around and I don't have a Consider. So this deck isn't complete, which is an annoyance. It is an annoyance. Vin says, should get a goal up to get Perp to wear his Admiral costume to court loots. I forgot all about that, buddy. I forgot about that jacket and hat. That's true. That's true. That's that exists. That's funny. That is funny. Finn, you got good ideas, buddy. What up, Rain? What up, Misanthrope? So I want to play it as the original. That's the thing. I want to try these precons as the original. So I'm not looking for suggestions on how to change the deck or improve the deck. I just literally don't have the Consider. So I had to consider an alternative replacement in the short term, you know? And I also wanted to do it easily. So I just grabbed a stack of commons, flipped through it. I went through where I thought there'd be a Consider and there isn't. So there you go. A better goal would be the next ad spot has to include hashtag loot love. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. The next time I have a sponsorship, loot's got to be included. That you can't say it's better because that one's worse. Finn wins. Finn wins. Going in as Captain Danger or whatever the hell the name was of that guy it's a better choice. Valhalla, did anyone else go to the commander party today? Good question. They're going to be having the commander party tomorrow. Oh yeah, I guess when I go in tomorrow, it's going to be the commander party. Vroom, vroom, beep, beep. How is it saying that it's not receiving enough data? It literally showing me the stream as being super strong on my end. What's going on? What is going on? Is the stream all right on your guys' end? Finn, does Wizards still send missing cards? I assume that I could theoretically contact Wizards about it. It's just a common card from the Clue thing, so I thought that it would just be easier to acquire one in this area, you know? So, hold on. What is going on, man? This is very confusing. It's still saying, okay, there we go. Now it's not saying that anymore. Okay. All right. It looked like we might have just had a momentary issue. That's fine. I can handle that. There's just been too much random jank lately. So, Finn, yeah, as I was saying, I think that if I contacted Wizards and said, hey, I've got the receipt for this deck and it was missing this one card, that they would send me out a replacement, but it would probably take them 4 months and I don't want to wait that long. So yeah, if you want to fancy me up, big boy, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no. Strix, you think YouTube hides content you haven't watched in a long time? It doesn't hide content unless you tell it to, but what it does is it pays attention to what you're interested in and feeds more into that. So if you haven't been watching Magic content, it's not going to show you Magic content anymore because it's like, you don't want to watch this. That's it. YouTube pays attention to what you do. That's why people who get pissy about what I do and keep coming back, I hate your videos, I hate what you're doing. Well, just stop clicking on them. Stop commenting on them because YouTube doesn't think that you hate them. It's what gets you to go and watch stuff. You're here right now. So YouTube doesn't care what you yell out loud or what you type in comments. YouTube just pays attention to what you're doing, right? Think of YouTube like a dog. It doesn't understand like the language you're speaking, bro. It just understands what you're doing. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Okay, so there was a momentary jerk and you guys are all good now. What up, Galindo? Gianna, how's my back? I'm like 80%. I'm like 80% better. Maybe 90%. I'm a lot better. I presume by tomorrow I'm going to be 100%. Finn, you're just tickled to get more perp ad blocks? What do you mean? Shao, you had a card missing in a Warhammer 40k deck. It did take a couple months, but they got you a new one and added another card as an extra gift. Well, I don't know, maybe I should contact them, but I feel like with the Warhammer decks or something like that, you can't just get a replacement. But this Consider is just the Consider from the Clue box set, and they don't have like a specialized version of it for this deck. It's not themed to it. It doesn't have artwork for it. It's literally just any Consider has the exact same artwork, you know? Misanthrope, yeah, people don't get hate watchers and fans are basically one and the same to them, more viewers. You're correct. You are correct. Every day, the Chandelar sessions that happened today ended up with a number of issues that basically made the entire thing unworkable and unusable. But to give you the highlight of what you missed, bro, check it. Chrome Mox in Chandelar doesn't work. So if you try and imprint a gold card on it, it just won't imprint it. If you try and imprint a monocolored card on it, it will imprint it. But under both circumstances, the Chrome Moxes don't tap for mana. So I ended up getting 2 Chrome Moxes, using up most of my resources, and they turned out to be nothing and useless. And so that combined with the fact that the stream doesn't even exist anymore equals we're gonna have to do a second installment again. So it's like it doesn't exist. It's like it doesn't exist. You know? That's the deal. That's the deal. Finn, when I make the Hatsune Miku or Loot Jeep sketches. Oh yeah, they're fun, man. They're fun. Wish I had a place to post them all. I mean, I could put them on Hatcher. Right? 2 Chrome Moxes and lots of cursing. Yeah. There was a lot of yelling and swearing. Things went poorly for me. And I just ended up like tilting. I tilted hard. So it's all good. It's all good. No real forward progression was made. And we're going to be doing it again. So the next time we play, it'll basically be installment 2. I deleted the links that led to the second installment because it doesn't exist. All of that. What up, Blue Cats? So, yeah, I mean, for the consider that I'm missing, to get the right one, I guess if I got the Clue box set, then they would have it there. Finn, all right. Oh, you sent it straight to the store. All right, buddy. Thanks. Blue Cats won't be there tomorrow for Commander. Oh, you're going to miss the Commander party with the racing and everything, eh? There's a racetrack tomorrow. And I got a brand new loot deck. Millmaster, the actual idea of a genuine Chandelarp is amazing. Like, you keep mentioning it, and it really feels like it would be awesome. For real. What up, Mech? No, Blue Cats, there's a special Commander party going on at the game store this weekend where they literally sent out racetracks and you like move around them based on your speed. So max speed is built into the racetrack. You get to move around it. It's like a Monopoly board almost. You move around it, and there's also little like pit stops that give you upgrades. You roll a 6-sider and you get like a one-time activated ability every time you go by a wrench symbol. It's a full-on thing. What up, Eberly? How you doing, buddy? Trying to remember if there's anything else about it. I think there's a whole like pile of the racetracks though. I think he's got like a stack of sheets like that. So you might just be able to get one. You might just be able to get one to play with whenever you feel like it, right? I don't know. I don't know if it's just the one weekend thing or if it happens I think it probably is just. I don't know. I want to go down tomorrow. I'm going to be down there tomorrow. I'm going to get myself a copy of the racetrack thing probably. What are my thoughts on the current meta and Dredge? I don't, man. Listen, I don't keep up to date with that stuff, bro. I have no idea. I got no opinions on it because I'm not up to date. There's a lot of things I pay attention to with Magic, but I'm not like one of the guys who keeps up to speed on what's done. The only time I pay attention to what's going on in formats is when something is outsized and massively disruptive, where it's like, okay, the format's completely warped around this, you know? That's the deal. Blue Cats, yeah, they do these little like Commander party events, it seems like every set now. I haven't really been a part of them though because I only started playing Commander recently. So this is the first time there's been a Commander party. Bob, am I a Final Fantasy fan? Yes, I am indeed. I am a Final Fantasy fan. I'm currently in a playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, and I have Final Fantasy IV, and Wizards doing the whole Final Fantasy setup with the cards has actually made me want all the Final Fantasy games again. I'm like, yo, I want my Steam account to have all the Final Fantasies, chugging all the way up from 1 to the top. I don't know if all of them are on Steam. I don't know if at a certain point some of them aren't. But I want them all. I know that. Finn, what's the most fancy booster pack released in 2024? Well, what was the most expensive set released in 2024? And then the appropriate collector booster for that would be the answer, right? So they released so many things that my brain is like, let's see. 2024 is the 32nd year of Magic. I'm so old. Okay, so in 2024 we had Ravnica Remastered, Karlov Manor, the Fallout collector boosters, Thunder Junction, Modern Horizons 3, Assassin's Creed, Bloomborough, Duskmourn, Mystery Boosters 2. So many things. Foundations. I guess it's Modern Horizons 3 or Fallout collector boosters. That's my guess, yeah. Do I make my own foil proxies? No. I have some really nice foil proxies here, actually, to show off from my my recent sponsor, Tolarian Library. They make really good proxies. I don't make my own proxies, no. But their foil ones, their raised foils and stuff are surprisingly nice. Actually, one of the results on the wheel has the option of looking at some of those proxies. So if anybody lands on, what is it, MTG Multiple, they can choose to have me open either a Duskmourn booster, an Innistrad Remastered booster, or a special proxy booster, which, I mean, it's just in a sleeve, so it doesn't have special packaging, but it's a bunch of cards to look at. So those are the options we've got. That's right, Bob. Let's go, buddy. Final Fantasy action, son. Jordan, what's been looted? What's going on? Millmaster? Nope. I don't think so. I don't know. I feel like for something like that, wouldn't you want to just go with like cheaper proxies, you know? I guess it doesn't really matter. If you have them in sleeves, who cares what the back is? Whatever. Shelton says, I see the wheel, but no spins. What gives? Well, I mean, I see a spin happening right now, bro. I see a spin with your name on it. Let's go. I got to be careful not to jerk it too hard and mess up my back, right? Oh, jackpot. Oh, it's jackpot. Okay. We're jacking it. Get ready to jack it, boys. Get ready to jack it. Right into Mrs. Bumbleflower's share pot, which is totally a crazy euphemism. All right. Oh, Zircon says, let's see if the wheel continues to be generous. Oh, by that, do you mean all the insults it gave last time? All right. Let's spin for you as well before we switch angles, bro. Let's go. Oh, Jordan, my memory's been looted. Fair enough. Fair enough, bro. Oh, Zircon, you greasy fucking pig diddler. You carrot-nosed, wheedle-dicked, dingus-licking dumbfuck. Oh, fucking cubic zirconia. That's you. You're not a diamond. When fucking Rihanna says shine bright like a diamond, she doesn't mean you. Shine dolly like a fake diamond. How about that? How about that? All right. Zircon, you fucking toe-sucking magoo. And I don't mean other people's toes, because no one will let you near them. You literally just have to suck on your own toes and pretend they're somebody else's. You know what I mean? Like, you put your fucking foot in the freezer until it goes numb, and then you suck those toes pretending that it's somebody else. MS is Jack into Mrs. Bumble times loot. Listen, bro. You're hateful. All right. Don't worry, Shelton. We're about to do the jackpot. I'm just going to do this spin. Also, Zircon, fuck you, buddy. Oh, what you token. Okay, MS, we're going to do what you token. But first, we got to jack it with Shelton, all right? So, here's the deal. I went to the store. And the dude at the store assured me that not only are these lottery tickets winners, but they're guaranteed to get the jackpot. So, right here, live, we're going to jack it. All right. Zircon, that's why you have back and neck problems. My back, my neck, from sucking toes, wishing it was a sack. All right. Guys, pay attention, because I always mess these up. Is this focused? Is this focused up? I forgot to do that. Let's do that first. Let's screw it. You guys can see this fine, right? Oh, now there we go. There we go. We'll focus it up when we're looking at cards, right? All right. So, pay attention to the numbers because, guys, I've messed this up a bunch of times. And this is a winner. We got it. This is a guaranteed winner. Legally binding. We're gonna fucking jack it right here. Okay. I love how they put the bonus numbers here like this means anything, like it fools idiots. I got 2 bonus numbers. It's either a winning ticket or it's not. And these bonus numbers don't do anything. All right. So we've got 9, 26, 35, 7, 38, 12, and 18. Pay attention, guys. Focus up. So we got 32, number 1, 16, 10, 36, 13. Uh-oh. This is cursed. 15. I was like, didn't we just get 15? But it's like, no, 16. 8. 23. 2. All right. 14. 4. 37. 30. 25. 17. 24. 22. 31, and 29. We did not win. I was lied to. There's no win here. There's no win. There goes my retirement plans. Shelton, bro. Shelton. Come on, man. You fucking. What's the point of jacking it if you don't get a completion, right? Where's the big load at the end? Where's that big money load? All right, so now it's time to debut. It's time to debut the fucking What You Token, which is a new installment on the wheel. So we're gonna need a couple of cards to focus the camera first. So let's get these on here. Let's get them on there. Wow, you guys are blurry as shit. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. Hey, Jordan Holland with the super sticker. We're going to spin it for you, buddy. We'll spin it for you right once we're done. Once we're done with the what you token with MS. All right? That's right, no, Mio. We're putting the no in this, Mio. All right. We got the official gear, guys. We got the official gear. Jess, I won your hearts and that's all you deserve. Listen, I also deserve to win the jackpot, bro. I also deserve to win the jackpot. Oh, MS, it looks like you're going to be a blue token. What kind of token? We're going to fucking dickbag elemental. I guess just dickbag. But you're an elemental. All right. Give you some weird little legs. Weird little legs. And we're going to make you fucking 0-1 get fucked. What's your ability? Little fucking tappy squiggle. Suck in. There you go. There you go. You're a dickbag token. Congratulations. All right. All right. All right. Millmaster, it's disturbing yet beautiful. All right. Jordan, your turn. Oh! We're jacking it again. We're jacking it again. What up, Thompson? My day's been all right, buddy. How you doing? We're about to jack it live for the Lunar New Year. All right? Guys, this one's got to win. This is my entire plan. This is all I got. This is everything. This is it. This is it. This is the last jacking, by the way, because I only got 2 tickets. The guy told me they were winners. He told me they were winners. What up, Hack? You like my token? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. All right, so this one's just match 3 symbols, right? What are the rules? Match 3 symbols, you win. Uncover a, what is that, a Koku? Win 88. Okay, so that ain't shit. That ain't shit. Ingot, elephant, my balls. Whole lot of nothing. A double rainbow into, oh, fuck you. Double cherry boned. I got, bonsai'd. Oh, fucking buckaroo bonsai. No bucks for hatcheroo bonsai. All right, let's go. Star, fucking sheep. Fuck you. Heartburn in my heart. A panda, a diamond and a panda. Ladybug, horseshoe, fucking A. Horseshoe, melon. What the fuck, bro? Bonsai, key, and... oh, wait, hold on. Lucky symbol is a monkey. All right, guys, we got to monkey it. A car, umbrella, and fucking sunglasses. Son of a bitch. They're both losses. Guys, I'm never going to financially recover from this. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Aren't the melons we're looking for? That's right. What up, Calic? So, man, that didn't go the way that I had hoped. I was hoping for, to be very wealthy, but just wasted my time. Finn, should we just help Perp buy an entire roll of scratches for a stream? What's an entire roll? What the hell is that? Jordan, it was your luck? This is your fault, man. Fuck you, dude. Get better luck. I wanted to win. I wanted to win big. Raven, was that a more or less pleasurable cardboard experience of Magic? It depends. If you compare it to Aether Drift, that's better. Jacking it's better. But Bloomborough beats jacking it, In the States, they come in rolls like arcade tickets. There's a few hundred to a few thousand. Oh, damn. Okay. That'd be pretty wild. I mean, I didn't expect to go through both of them this quickly. So that's it. That's all the ones I got. So there's no more. There's no more of those. But I like your idea, Finn. Let's make it happen, buddy. Get a big fat roll or a big fat stack. They don't have to be in a roll. Just a whole bunch of them. Wildfire, it was you. It was you. I was waiting. You did arrive, buddy. It did arrive, and I opened it, and I did not expect what was in there, and I was like, yeah! Was that on a stream that's still up? I don't know if that's on one of the streams that's still up on the archive, but thanks for the fucking destroy all humans, they can't be regenerated. I'm stoked. I've got them sitting on the table right there ready. They're ready to go for when it's like, okay, crack them open. Let's read them. Let's read them. I've been doing other things and I hurt my back and I've been feeling sick. And so it's like, I've been saving it for when I can chill and sit comfortably and read them, you know? So thanks for sending them out. The two of them. It's awesome. Very much appreciated. Jug them maybe next time. That's right. Finn, are we opening dog meat this week? You want to make sure you show up to it. Dog meat is right here. This stream tonight was almost a Commander Kraken stream, but I wasn't sure how much I could trust my back and everything else. And I realized I also don't have the picture for a thumbnail for this to put up on the live stream archive. So originally the title of the stream was Commander Kraken Dog Meat, and then it got turned into a wheel stream because we didn't get to do one yesterday. So it's going to happen soon. But I will send you a message letting you know that we're doing it. All right? Because it's the next one I want to open, and I was thinking that tomorrow is highly likely for that. Wildfire, yeah, MTG manga that takes place in the 90s. I've seen little excerpts from it, tiny little excerpts, and the cards they're referencing, I lived through all of this. So there is a bunch of nostalgia tied into it. I love the early era of Magic the Gathering with a fiery and deep abiding passion. So, like, for real, I didn't know how much I actually wanted to have them until I was holding them. And then I was like, yo, this is fucking awesome. This is awesome. So I'm stoked. Man, I can't believe we jacked it so bad, guys. Oh, they actually put cards in the manga ones? I thought that they just did it in like little magazines or whatever. I know some of them. There's no like amazing cards back there. They're like just jank, like Scaled Worm and Fireball and stuff. Because isn't there a part of the story where they're like, the Scaled Worm? Like, I loved Scaled Worm. It was so big. I was a Crawl Room 6'4". Scaled Worm is 7'6", and it's only one more mana. Oh my god. Spurl, in for a spin. All right, bro, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, a random booster. A random booster. Millmaster, was that where the XYR Fireball is printed? That's a good question. I don't actually know. What? Ew. All right. Well, you know what? This is the perfect time to talk about its revival, I suppose. MetaZoo's coming back, boys. It's coming back. Valhalla, do I know how weird it is to deck someone who decided to Notion Thief your consecrated Sphinx triggers? Sometimes people make dumb choices, and it's hilarious. So MetaZoo has been revitalized. It's come back. And Richard Garfield is now involved with MetaZoo. But here's the thing. It's called MetaZoo, but it doesn't use any of the same artwork. The game doesn't play the same way, and all these cards are fucking useless. So it's kind of baffling why they are even making, like, why they went with MetaZoo. Why did they buy the company to do MetaZoo when it's something completely new? You know? Anyways, let's take a look at this garbage. No. Wow, they really didn't want to keep this? They didn't want to keep this artwork? Look at the bat squatch. It's a fucking bat Sasquatch. What the fuck? Known in circles as being related to the Mothman in some mysterious way. Perhaps the bat squatch is a minion or a close relative? Good lord. A health potion? Moon-eyed people? These ancient beastie aliens terrified early humans in North America. They were not worshipped. They were feared. Afraid of what, man? How do these things even stay standing up with their stupid-ass big heads? Then we got shadow people. Some of the most common beasties on Earth, their ability to slip in and out of most barriers allowed them to pass freely through the veil. Okay. Fog of War. Icy Path. Power Up Blue. Phoenix Rain. Winter. And a Flame Aura. Set's not very good. Game's not very good. Let's be real. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird that they're bringing MetaZoo back. Strange to me. Jordan Hall in Super Chat says, so what are your thoughts on the preview cards for Tarkir? Do I think any of the story might be worth checking out? Yeah, actually, I expect the story for this set to be serviceable at least. You know what I mean? So it's not... We don't get to see what happened up until this point. We're doing another jump forwards where it's like, guess what? All the Dragon Lords are gone and all this stuff. So now it's spirit dragons that have formed from the world soul of Tarkir. So there's some fuel for actual stories. We'll see how well it's written, but at the very least, it won't be full of a bunch of modern garbage. We still have yet to see if there's a How to Train Your Dragon tie into this. So I don't know how much of that's going to influence this set because I don't really know that property and Wizards hasn't shown that much. But Tarkir actually has the potential to be a full-on regular Magic set of the kind they should be making all the time, and it will be the only one we get this year. So Tarkir is going to be an oasis in the desert of dog shit that is current Magic sets, you know? Like in-universe Magic sets. The Universe Beyond stuff is obviously going to be a purely to taste thing, where you're going to have to like that Universe Beyond, otherwise it's, you know? So yeah. I think the story is going to be good enough that I'll cover it on Fantasy Geographic. So we'll see, but I'm hopeful. The Planeswalker's Guide has a lot of details, and that is a good sign. Thunder Junction didn't even get a Planeswalker's Guide, right? Okay, so let's spin, buddy. Oh, Jordan, you fucking cream puff. You are, I guess we're going food related. You're an old, crusty, dried up cracker that's at the very last one in the sleeve. You know when you get soda crackers and then the last one, nobody wants it because it's all stale and it just ends up in the trash and its corners are all bashed up. That's you, buddy. That's you. You're the last bit of honey that's turned all hard and gritty and again, gets tossed in the trash. All right? You are fucking hot dog water, bro. Just so you know. Salty, and again, discarded. Also, you have wieners in you. You're one of them shitty granola bars where they say it's a chocolate chip granola bar, but there's just like 4 weird lumps in it that they're chocolatey because they can't legally call it chocolate. That's you. That's you. And again, in the garbage. You're that part of the cheese that's all rock hard and garbagey. But I mean, that's the only way you can get rock hard, according to the ladies. So you're just that old corner of cheese where you forgot to wrap it right, and then you just gotta cut that part off, and guess where that goes? You're right, in the trash. All right, this has been a very food-related insult, and I dust the Cheeto cheese dust off my hands and call that one complete. Millmaster Sarkin can't be a shaman anymore. It's really dumb, right? They made him into a druid because they're like, we're not making as many shamans anymore because it might offend people somehow in the real world. Like, I love how they just keep diminishing their game over shit that doesn't matter at all. Like, shamans and some structural changes to the clans of Tarkir and everything, and the way that they look, it all feels like they paid some consultant, and that consultant, like, imagine just having a job where you can just go in and make shit up. Anything you can imagine. I could think somebody would get upset about that. Okay, we'll change it. Okay, we'll change that. And you just get paid for that. And you're adding nothing of genuine value, right? Like, how easy a job would that to be? That's totally offensive. 100%. So, well, you're the expert. That's what we pay you for. Thanks. We never would have guessed. Right? We got to change the name of fucking Kaladesh now. We got to change it to Avishkar. And also accidentally include slavery in Avishkar by writing in our story that it used to exist and they just got rid of it. So you can be like, whoa, sweet, Sita's against it. I'm glad that they stated that, because I would just assume that most people's default position is to be pro that, right? It's silly. Spurl, you hope they do an actual Tarkir set and not some spin-off thing. Well, the stuff we've seen so far makes it look like it's a Tarkir set. I don't know, maybe I'll check them out at some point. There's a lot of movies to check out. Like, for example, we watched Predator last night. And I remembered, like, nothing about Predator. I thought that I remembered things about it, but I just remembered, like, bodies hanging, and that was it. And so we watched it last night. Predator is awesome. That movie is awesome. When they're fucking just shooting and going ham on the fucking forest there with all their firepower, and everybody just runs up and starts shooting and firing rockets and all this stuff. It's so good. It's so good. All those fucking beef boys. Yeah, man, that shit is testosterone laden. I love it. I love it. The first Predator is awesome. Although there's one part in the movie where, like, the Predator is, like, up somewhere and they're looking at him, and I'm like, I swear to God, he's on his hands and knees right now in a weird yoga position. That's got to be what's going on. That's right, Schneebles. The consultants have to justify their existence. And it's like, are you going to push back against them? Are you? No, you're not, because then you're going to get seen as, this guy's a problem. He's pushing back. I'm pretty sure he's racist. Get rid of him. Millmaster, the thing about spirits is it offends two-spirit people. You know what I mean? Like, wizards isn't very inclusive of the two, are they? Two-spirit means that's two spirits. So I don't think that wizards has been accurately representing these people, and this is a genuine issue. What up, Jingles? Spurl, have I seen the movie Underworld? Is that werewolves and they call they call them lichens? And which for some reason my brain always thought of lichens. And like it's got what's her name? I don't know what her name is, but she's in a little leather outfit running around. What's up? I'm a leather girl. What up? Maybe Kate something? I don't know. That one? Where like I totally thought they were fighting lich monsters. And I never bothered to see the movie because it looked like crap. And then when I did see it, I was like, oh, lichens is lycanthropes? Oh, no. Werewolves? Oh, okay. So if it's that movie, I just remember being wholly unimpressed by it. Couldn't tell you anything about it. Larry, yeah, Wizards is not putting in effort. I agree with you, bro. Cheese Sausage Party's a ridiculous movie. Yup. Kling, Kate Beckinsdale. There you go. You got it. Predator 2. Yeah, I heard Predator 2 was good as well. We haven't watched Aliens either. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that as well. So yeah, the first Predator movie really holds up. It's genuinely entertaining. It's genuinely entertaining. Jordan, you love movies too much? Bro, I love movies too. I love stories. I love getting sucked right in. You know what? I haven't talked about it in a while, so some of you guys might not know. I have a movie review channel. Me and Carly review movies, and we put out a bunch of videos at the end of last year when we were getting it up and running, and we're currently watching some stuff and getting ready to get back to making some of these videos. Maybe once we get back from our trip next month. I don't know. I don't know the timeline because we're just working on it when we feel like it. But we're watching some movies. If you want to check out the videos we've already made, there's 7 videos talking about a whole bunch of different movies. Some of them have like 10 different movies in them. So those are fun, and they'll definitely be coming back. Didn't care for The Godfather. Godfather 1 and 2 were good movies. Godfather 3 is abysmal. Abysmal. Nightmarishly bad. Spurl, it was on today? All right. Yeah, that's... I can't see myself ever watching that movie again. I don't see any reason to. Oh, it's supposed to be a meme when you say you don't care for The Godfather? Okay. All right. Well, people say all kinds of ridiculous stuff on the internet. So if someone's like, I don't like The Godfather, it's like, okay, all right then. It's a great movie. Godfather 2 is better. It's pretty crazy when a movie does that. When the second one's better than the first, that is like miracle level stuff, right? It's a bit from Family Guy. All right. Millmaster, you have so many movies you need to open and watch. Part of the enjoyment of having things is the anticipation. Like this. The dog meat deck. Finn, are you here? I'm opening the dog meat deck right now. Right now, Finn. Right now. Nah, I'm fucking lying. I ain't doing that right now. I ain't doing that right now at all. But, the anticipation for a moment there. Yeah, Kling, fucking number 3 is nightmarishly bad. Habanero, it insists upon itself. I remember that quote from Family Guys. Actually, that's what I think about with loot. That's what I think Wizards, it's like basically, it's like insisting with loot, Schneebly, I can't, man. I can't. Carly's better for that shit. Carly actually looks into like directors and knows who's directed what movies and shit like that. And I usually tend to be woefully ignorant of most directors, with the exception of a few like Tarantino, right? I don't know who directed any of these fucking movies. So maybe one day that will change, but I just don't care that much, I guess. Really, that's what it boils down to. In most cases, I haven't found caring about directors to really have any impact for me. So I don't have a list of directors that are like, these are my go-to guys, right? Jess, I think I played a Prince of Persia game at some point, yeah. Gianna, somebody, that's funny. You end up with just some random album that some guy made himself and included. So yeah, I don't know. I tend to just have a big long list of movies that I enjoy, and I haven't really worried about directors specifically. Yeah, since Carly's been sick, she likes to like rewatch movies we've already seen when she's been sick. So there's been a bunch of stuff that we've been rewatching, and then last night she wanted me to watch the Black Clover movie with her, but I didn't feel like watching anime. I didn't feel like watching anything I needed to read. I was like, I'm just going to go with something that I know isn't going to require a ton of effort to keep up with the story. So we started watching The Predator, and Carly was like, wait, I've seen this movie. Like, I watched this. And she's right. Apparently she was watching it because I walked by at one point and made some comment about a scene. So she said it when we got there. Remember? I was watching this and you came in and said this about this. And I'm like, that's true. I did. So Carly watched The Predator. I mean, it's just Predator. I keep calling it The Predator, but that's a different version of the movie. So Carly had already seen Predator. I saw it like 30 whatever years ago and didn't remember anything about it at all. So it was basically like a new watching for me. So at the beginning, the troops are getting sent in because they're on an extraction mission to rescue an important diplomat for their government's interests who is across the lines in another country. So they're somewhere they shouldn't be, and this is an extraction mission. And so I mentioned that to Carly, and she's just like, oh, really? I tuned out during all of the talking. I thought these guys went to the forest to fight the Predator. And I'm like, they don't even know fucking Predator's here, woman. They're literally here looking for a government diplomat. So the movie starts out by them taking out a huge encampment of soldiers with some clever maneuvers. There's only like 6 of them. And they take out an entire like little village worth of dudes, right? And that shows that they have a certain level of combat prowess. The movie is smart in that regard. It shows you these are like soldiers that are worthwhile, so that you can see when they're up against the Predator that it's just a joke, you know? And that like, bro, I love how sweaty they made that one guy. The fucking, the dude who lost his friend, the guy, give me that minigun, and he just he's got his hand on the trigger even when it's out of bullets, and it's just rotating. The amount of sweat that they had on him was amazing. It was amazing. Schneebly, you talk about directors when you want to feel smart about movies. Well, Carly, here's how we do our movie reviews. Carly goes and she looks up interesting tidbits. She looks up the director. She looks up connections to other things, and she makes all these notes. And then I talk out my ass. So she's informed. I'm uninformed and biased. And that's how we do our reviews. That's it. So she'll come in with genuinely useful information, and I will just say whatever. And just like, I'm like, a lot of the time in my head when she's talking about the director, I'm like, who cares? But people do. People do. So, but I totally think it when she said, I'm like, I don't fucking care who directed this. Like, I suppose you can use that as a way to find like other movies that you'll like, but I don't know. I just don't. The first episode of Black Clover has so much annoying screaming. I don't remember. I just know Black Clover is fucking awesome, bro. The Demon Grimoire, all of it. There's so much cool shit in that show. It was great. And now I got that song, man. You know that? You know the song. You know the song. Lasagna, why you late? What? Schneebly, yeah, I like Cowboy Bebop. So, anime to me it's such a wide variety. When someone's just like, I don't like anime, that's like saying I don't like television. You know? Like, there's so many different varieties of anime that any kind of TV show you like, you can literally find an anime that is that, where they don't have powers and nothing fucking crazy's going on. It's just people talking. Like, here's a courtroom anime or whatever. So, I don't know. When you say shit like, I can't watch any anime, it's like, I can't watch television shows. I can't watch movies. It's that level of statement to me, right? If it's like, yo, I don't care about a lot of different types of anime, I feel you. There's lots of different kinds I don't care for either. There's all kinds of weird, like Carly watch like slice of life animes. I'm like, I don't give a shit about a fucking teenage guy dating his girl. You know, who cares? Who cares? Yep, I've seen Tropic Thunder, Zoolander, Cable Guy, and I've enjoyed those films. Rowdy, it's like people who say I don't listen to music. Like how? Well, yeah, I only listen to it in the grocery store. You literally never put on music for yourself at all? Okay. Everybody's different. But that does seem like a weird way to live, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Anyways, I need to get some water because my tea is fucking done here. So, intermission, my friends. Don't be a dink! Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink. All right, I'm back. Yeah, my girl, the Seymour Arnie's preparing for a showdown with Predator. So badass. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I got some cheese dicks. Schneebly, it made you click the link. That's right. Bookmark my Amazon link. Don't be a fucking dink, bro. All you gotta do is bookmark it. Then every time you use Amazon, I get the hookup. Got some cheese and some sticks. Not too shabby. So yeah, man, Predator was a fun watch. The new age stuff that they make now, the movies they make now, a lot of them suck dicks, right? So they're not worth messing around with, but by contrast, they make older movies even more enjoyable. What up, Kevin? Popping in to say hello. Hello to you, buddy. Yeah, man, I love movies. I love the movie experience. I was saying to Carly last night, I'm like, Predator must have been dope to go and see in the theater, you know? Why are my cheese sticks crunchy? Because I fucking lied to you, bro. They're breadsticks and you dip them in cheese. I did the classic lie to your audience for profit. So, if you're wondering why I lied to you about that, it's because this is how I make my money, bro. This is how I make my money. By lying to you and making you think it's a cheese stick. Because, oh wait, I can't say that because the insults are on the wheel tonight. So yeah, going to the movie theater back in the day was dope, bro. Bro, you like these? Hell yeah, man. Good for some munchy action. Schneebly, you fucking bookmarked the link. Well done, buddy. Well done. You're living your life the right way. Schneebly, all right, man. Have fun playing Final Fantasy, big boy. Raider, you like Predator 1 and 2? We're definitely going to watch Predator 2. We're also going to watch the first couple Aliens movies and go from there. Habanero, lying to your audience for a profit. Maybe Wizards is hiring. They won't hire me because they'll look at this and be like, how'd you make any money eating those breadsticks? Yeah, what did you make money from? Nobody paid you to do that. And then I'm like, fuck, I didn't think about that part. Eat breadsticks, question mark, question mark, question mark, profit, right? Predator 2 has better hanging bodies. Maybe that's what I remember the bodies from. That's what I said to Carly. I was like, the bodies in the Predator movie, they underwhelmed me because I was expecting like better ones. The ones in my memory were more like shocking, honestly, like whoa, right? So that might be what's happened. Maybe I got like my wires crossed and I have a different memory. Maybe I didn't see the Predator forever ago. Maybe I saw Predator 2 forever ago. Will they reprint Dragonstorm into Tarkir Dragonstorm? I don't know. Kevin, you like it when they do limited theater releases of old movies? All right. I remember going to see Heavy Metal at the one theater at midnight. Jordan, your friends are managers at the one close to your house, and you got late night showings with the boys. That sounds good, buddy. That's pretty cool. Watch at least the first 4 Aliens director's cut number 2 if you want all the best one-liners. One-liners are fun. Ness, though, there will be on the special guest slot. That's a high probability, actually. That's a pretty good prediction. Spurl, have I seen Kong? Skull Island? I haven't seen any of the Kong movies. None of them. Like, when it comes to stuff that was made before, growing up, it's not like I had unlimited funds to go to the movies, so you'd have to pick and choose what you were going to see, and lots of things passed me by. So, like, I never saw Speed until maybe, like, 2 years ago. I didn't see Speed when it was out, and that's a great movie. I should have seen it. But there was other things, you know? Other things. You had to make trade-offs then. Everything wasn't accessible the way it is now, right? Now you can just get any show or movie or whatever with like 0 problems. I mean, there are a few real corner case exceptions to that, but that's pretty much across the board, right? So it's great to go back and watch all this stuff. I remember when it was $2 at the one theater. $2 to see a movie. Amazing. $2. I mean, at least I got the flavor call so I can make my own, like, movie popcorn at home. And that honestly made a big difference, you know? Like, I like the movie theater experience a lot. I really enjoyed going there, getting the popcorn, the pop, focusing up on the film, just sitting there in the environment and the vibe, and we're all there to do that thing. I remember doing it a lot over the years. And when I lived in Toronto, there was two theaters across the street from each other, both owned by the same people. So they basically had all the big releases at one, and then once they had their run there, they'd move them over to the secondary theater where it's cheaper, and the secondary theater would also play random art house foreign films and stuff. So that's where I got to see The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, fucking Intacto, and some other interesting films. And I really loved it. I loved going to the theater. And now, I'd still like to go every once in a blue moon, I guess, for the right movie, but unlocking the ability to make the same popcorn at home, because I could never get the same popcorn flavor. Without the flavor call, it was missing that ingredient. So, like, now the theater can't compete with this is where you get this popcorn and nowhere else, because that's how it felt. They had magical popcorn that I couldn't emulate. I'm like, no matter what I do with butter or whatever, I can't get this. I can't make it like this. Why? And so I would like make sure I always left with a big bag of popcorn. Sometimes I would buy a bag of popcorn randomly when I was by the theater to take home, and now I can just make it. So now it's more living and dying by the quality of the movie and the experience of being in the theater. And the quality of the movies aren't great. The theaters have really nice seats and stuff, so there is that. But the movies, a lot of them are weak, bro. Eric, what's the magic vibe tonight? Oh, we've been talking magic tokens and other stuff, bro. The Towering Inferno? I don't think I've seen that. I definitely haven't. $1 all-day movies. All right. I can get down with that. DeVoe, when you started going to movies in the 70s, there were movie theaters everywhere. Yeah, there was a bunch of movie theaters in the city. Now there's just one movie theater. Just one. Juggling, you like movie nachos? I've never gotten movie nachos. I have been religious about having popcorn at the movies. Popcorn, pop, and if you want, chocolate. But chocolate is pretty much just because somebody else wants it. I don't care about that. Give me a big, fat, fucking honkin' Barks root beer and a big bag of popcorn, and I'm going to love it. I'm going to have a great time just stuffing my face, bro. Vicious. Yeah, you know what? I feel you. It's expensive. It's expensive to go to the theater. It costs a bunch of money, right? I know that. Every time me and Carly go, I'm like, damn, this is fucking costly. It's costly. It's the kind of thing that you can enjoy more when somebody's giving you a gift certificate and you're just like, okay, I can just use this for the theater. It doesn't matter, right? Like, that's what it's for. I can't spend it anywhere else, so I may as well just go and enjoy myself and not pay as much attention to the cost because it's already, like, in this thing. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, it's pricey. Larry Broadway cinemas? The family films? Yeah, well, I mean, if they're not playing anything you want to see, that's a big problem for me as well. Spurl, soft pretzels and cheese, not for me, not at the movie. But I can get down with a good big old pretzel that's got some garlic butter on it. Did we have drive-in theaters? Yeah, man. Yep. I went to the drive-ins a bunch, but let's be real. Drive-ins aren't for watching movies, bro. They're for getting blazed and plowing. Like, It's like being in your car for a movie is shittier than being in the theater. So, have it coming through your car radio and staring out through the fucking windshield? Nah, man. Park in the back, take them titties out, and let's have a fucking smoke. That's what drive-ins are for, bro. Drive-ins are for either with chicks you're giving it to or getting fucked up with your boys, and that's it. Like, the actual movie experience, it's just there. It's like, we can sit here for a couple hours and do this, and nobody's going to say nothing, right? Yeah, Vicious, I feel you as well. Yeah, gift certificates go a long way, but you get a lot less as an adult than you did 30 years ago. Yep, yep. I remember getting gift certificates for movie rentals, for going to the movies. Video game rentals is what I meant. Video game rentals, going to the movies, and for Sam the Record Man. So I could go and get compact discs. That's fucking CDs, man. CDs, nuts on your mama's face. CDs, bro. So archaic now. Like fucking 12 songs on one disc. But my CD man has skip protection, bro. Like MP3 players come along and I'm just like and now it's to the point where like this watch can hold 500 songs on it. My fucking watch holds 500 songs, bro. What up, Kanka? How you doing, buddy? Vicious. Yeah, that was your driving experience too. The only time that I ever actually watched movies at the drive-in was that when I was a little kid and my parents took me. And I remember seeing like Ghostbusters 2. And like you could look out different windows of the car and see different movies playing on different screens in other areas, you know? Habanero, you got the you got the good times at the drive-in. Hell yeah, man. Dalton says MTG Good Deeds jumping in to say hello. Wait. Is that your real name? Is that actually you, Deeds? Is that you, Deeds? Where's that fucking shirt? You think I forgot? Where's that fucking shirt? Jordan, you collect vinyls despite having Spotify. It's nice to collect things. I like collecting stuff. I like collecting things. Right now, my collection that I'm fiending for the most is adding to my Commander decks collection. I'm just vibing on that. I'm vibing on getting Commander precons. I'm at the start of my Commander journey before I start slapping dong with my own creations, you know? So, precons and then the loot deck for tomorrow. Kanka, you caught me live last week too. Hell yeah, buddy. I'm live every day. I live stream every day. This is the second stream of today, actually. So I announce all my live streams on the Discord if you never want to miss out on the opportunity to show up to one. Grumpy, how's my Loot Commander deck doing? I got 2 now, bro. I got 2. We got fucking Loot 1.0, which has already been played, and this deck is fucking undefeated. 3 times it's played, 3 times it's won. And this is Ultra Loot. That loot deck just has loot as the commander and 1 card with loot in it. Loot shows up on like 13 different cards, but everything in this deck is themed around looting or related to loot. Like it's all tied together. Virtually every card in the deck. There was a bunch of effort putting into making that. Deeds, it is you, buddy. I feel like, I don't know, in the last 2 months, I couldn't pinpoint when, I literally searched you up because I think about people that I haven't seen in a long time. I got a long memory, and unlike random people who come to the stream who just disappear and I never hear from them again, and I just wonder, is that person okay? I wonder where they are. And then I just try and assume the best. I'm like, okay, best case scenario, they are just doing other things. Worst case scenario, they hate me but are still alive. And then I don't have to be like bummed out that they're dead or whatever. You know what I mean? But with people who messed around online making shit, can try and fucking actually take a peek. Not that that helped me in this case. But you know, it's easier to check in. It's easier to check in. B says hi. Well, hello. Hello back. I still remember making fun of that intro. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago when I was in a much rougher spot. I looked a lot less healthy. Oh, I know you guys didn't hate me. With you, honestly, with you, I was like family life, work life. There was no part of me that was worried that you fucking hated me at all. 100% my brain went, you guys were enjoying what you were doing. You were having fun with it. And then you had bigger, more important things to do, right? You're like, I got to take care of life, family life, all that kind of shit. So it's like that. It's like that. I know how it goes, man. I know how it goes. Man, that was like so long ago. I can't believe I've been doing this shit for this long, that now there's things that bring up memories that feel like the long, long ago. I mean, I guess in like 4 months, it's going to be 8 years of me fucking around on YouTube. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Oh, you guys are here because you wondered the same thing just randomly out of nowhere. You're like, yo, remember that dude? Remember Hatcher and Magic the Gathering? I wonder what that fucker's up to. I wonder if he's still around. Click, click, click. Holy shit, he is. Look at this shit. He is. And he's live. Oh, what are the fucking chances? What are the chances? That's crazy, man. That's fun. That's fun. Rumbler, have I played any games that were basically all Universe Beyond? I mean, no. I played games that had a bunch of Universe Beyond stuff in it, though. Like, the one guy was playing the chick from The Walking Dead, and the other guy was playing with random Transformer cards. But it really actually didn't faze me that much, being honest. I sat there and was like, it's weird to see a Transformer for a second. I'm like, it's weird having Transformers on the table. That's strange. The Walking Dead is just a chick with a sword, so I'm like, okay, whatever. But the Transformers, I'm like, that feels weird. So for a second, I'm like, it's weird that Transformers in here. Anyways, what does that card do? You know what I mean? So, ultimately, I hate Magic losing its fucking overall identity. I hate it losing its flavor, all that. But when it comes to sitting down and actually playing a game, I'm not ruined by it. It's like, okay, I've played against a bunch of Universe Beyond stuff, and it's like, what does that card do? Okay, those are the abilities I need to pay attention to. I don't care that he's an ambulance or a walking ambulance dude, you know? I was surprised at how little I gave a shit. That happened the first day that I played Commander. I was playing a fucking loot deck. I hate loot. I think he's stupid. What he represents is stupid. There was Transformers out. There was The Walking Dead. And I had so much fun that it got me into Commander. I'm like, I'm having fun playing Magic with my friends. And yeah, did they fucking put stupid pictures on the card? Dumb concepts? They sure did. Am I still having fun with the cards? Yeah. And I'm going to lean into that. I want to enjoy myself. I like getting together and playing Magic. I'm not looking forward to playing this stupid loot deck nonsense tomorrow and having to kiss loot and all this crap. But I am looking forward to actually playing Magic, right? There wasn't anybody playing fucking Standard, bro. There's nobody playing Standard. So, that's the reality. So, I mean, the same thing happened with Arena. I don't like Thunder Junction. I think it's stupid. But I love fucking Bonnie Paul's abilities. Are you shitting me? Are you... 6 mana, 6/5 that makes a token creature that's as big as your lands. It's got reach, and whenever you attack, draw a card and put a land from your graveyard or hand straight into play. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. So, right? I mean, I thought there's some dumb cards in Magic's past too. The flavor didn't fit. Played with them, but yeah, whatever. I had no idea how things were going to go. I didn't know if all this Universe Beyond stuff would completely destroy Magic for me, but I'm looking at the Final Fantasy stuff and going, I want the Commander decks. I like the Avatar show. There you go. Am I excited that we're getting that instead of Lauren? No. But am I going to enjoy myself with Magic cards? Yes. Yeah, I know. I feel like if it was Standard or something else, it would feel stranger to have all that crap going on for me. So I don't know. Things change, and the nature of Magic the Gathering has changed a lot. And I just told myself, I'm going to go by, am I having fun playing the game? That's the ultimate decider of whether I stick around. I will continue to point out flaws that need to be improved in the hopes that the game gets better, as long as I'm still enjoying it. If I don't enjoy Magic anymore, I don't care what happens to it anymore. And so I won't spend my time worrying about it or talking about it. I'll be moving on to other things. But Magic the Gathering is fun to me. I actually have had more fun lately with the Commander stuff than anything, because that's where I'm getting my actual in-person play with people, right? And it's a more relaxed, throw your stuff down, depending on who you're playing with. Other people, it's over so fast that it's like, well, that was pointless, but it'll just move on to the next game. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm enjoying being a noob in the Commander arena and just exploring this particular aspect of things. So as long as I continue to enjoy playing Magic, I'm here. And once I'm not, I'm not. And apparently, changing the way the cards look and the idea behind the card doesn't stop me from having fun with it. Even if I don't go, oh, cool, there's a dragon and whatever. I just go, oh, that's a dumb transformer. But what does it do? Yeah, all right. All right. All right, Dalton. Thanks, buddy. You guys fucking stay safe, all right? Don't be getting in any trouble. Don't go back to stealing at the Walmart, because I know what you've been up to. I know what you've been up to. You've been stealing the fattest carrots and cucumbers that you can find in the grocery store to jam them up in you. But you don't have to do that anymore, man. Respect yourself. Galaxies, you're excited for the Final Fantasy of Marvel, but more excited about Avatar. I find Final Fantasy to be the most interesting out of the current universes beyond. It goes Final Fantasy, Avatar, the Marvel Spider-Man stuff. Vicious, yeah, if you go into things like pre-modern, they can't insert anything like that. Honestly, I've had that decision-making process with my cube, where it was like, do I want to put Universe Beyond stuff in the cube or not? And I ultimately decided, yep, the gameplay is the best thing about Magic. And the flavor is really what brought me in and got me to check out the gameplay. But Magic's still fun. Even if it was just a bunch of pictures of people's butt cheeks, if that was all the artwork in the game, it would still be fun. If Magic had artwork that looked like fucking MetaZoo, it would still be fun, right? I don't know if I would get into it if I was outside of it, but I'm already in it. I've played so much Magic. Habanero, yeah, exactly. People say that. Antiquities had rocket launcher. So it already had something dumb in it. So they could put any amount of dumb stuff in it. It's like, people don't understand. It's like if you got one tiny little fucking drop of piss in your drink, and then someone's like, well, now I can just like stick my dick in there and just fill it with piss, bro. It's the same thing. That's how it is. It's like, no, I don't want any of that in my drink. Like, at all. At all. But Wizards is pissing in the drink, bro. What are you going to do? Wait, I don't like this analogy because I'm saying I like playing Magic. Forget that shit, bro. That was an ill-chosen. Finn, move on to watermelons. You missed the joke earlier, man. You missed the joke. I was like, check it out. I'm going to open this deck right now. And you didn't respond because you weren't here. How big is my cube? I think right now it's about 700 to 800 cards. Finn, yeah. Well, you're talking V card now, big boy? This Marvel set that we're getting now is going to be Spider-Man based. And then they're going to do another Marvel set next year. They've got 2 Marvel sets slated at the bare minimum. Who knows? I don't know where they're going to go with it. Ness, here's the thing, man. I feel you. Like, people will point to Mirrodin and go, like, that's not, like, swords and sorcery style high fantasy. It's like it all made sense in the Magic world. And they made it into what Magic is, right? That's different. It's totally different. And it's amazing to me that people who want to argue against it don't understand that. Where it's just like Edge of Eternities is we're doing science fiction space stuff. They call it, oh, it's science fantasy, because they don't want to just go, it's science fiction, because it's just science fiction. That's all it is. It's like science fiction. That's what they're making. And it's obvious. So they didn't take something and put a magic spin on it, which is what they've done with a bunch of stuff. This is a space set. Just like Aether Drift isn't a magical car race at all. Like, well, I mean, there shouldn't be cars at all. But, like, Aether Drift isn't, we're going to do a crazy race, and we're going to do it under the auspices of Magic the Gathering. It's, we're going to make a motorcycle and car set that's about racing on actual roads, asphalt roads, and we're going to say, oh, it's just magical. And there's a massive difference between the two. And you can feel it. You can feel it. It's very, very evident, where you just go, this doesn't feel like Magic the Gathering at all. It feels like you're just taking the modern world and going, it's the modern world, but like everything runs on magic instead of electricity or gas. Okay. So check it out. Here's a Tron light cycle. Oh. Yeah, check it out. She's doing the Akira slide from that anime. Okay. Look, here's the blue shell from Mario Kart. Okay. You know, like, that's it. Like, people who don't fucking get it will go, well, look at these other worlds they made that diverge from dragons. It doesn't have to be specifically dragons, swords, and sorcery. There are a number of ways to incorporate magic that make it feel like a world that's based on actual magic. Like, why would you have fucking any of this shit? It doesn't make sense. In a world that has magic to start with, you wouldn't end up with motorcycles and cars, because they're not logical forms. They're not logical forms for a world that has magic instead of the basic fucking physical science we have. So that's why no matter what they did with magic and where they went, it always felt like magic until they started going, look at this. This is Ghostbuster equipment. You can make vessels that hold spirits in all kinds of different ways. They did it in Innistrad. They did it in other sets. But now it's like you have what is Earth technology, Ghostbuster technology. And it's just, here's a hockey stick with, like, here's lamps. You know, it's just, it's weird. It's weird. And Aether Drift is the most, this may as well just be modern day Earth. This may as well just be modern day Earth. And they made it across 3 different worlds so they could just use slush art from multiple worlds. So there's nothing about it to be resonant. It's literally like, you have to just be like, I like car and I like truck, so I like this. Okay. It's even more shallow than Thunder Junction, which I didn't think would be possible. I didn't, like, if you told me when Thunder Junction came along, wait until next year, Aether Drift will be more shallow, I'd say it's impossible. It's impossible. But it really is. It really is. So Edge of Eternities is just, here's outer space. Here's outer space. You know? That's it. And you're just like, this doesn't feel like magic. It's like, excuse me, look at the little glow from the engine. It's purple. Okay? That makes it magic? Oh, okay. Yeah, stupid. Magic spaceships going to magic space stations and wearing magic spacesuits and firing magic tech lasers. Okay. Sure. It's magic. Let's just have a set where we all go to an office. And it's like, we'll write with pen and paper, and we'll use computers, and we'll do conference calls and stuff like that, and we'll order some fucking, we'll order some skip the dishes, but it's okay because the pen glows, and the paper has a little ethereal aura around it. And the computer, oh, that computer is running on, don't you see the light up keyboard on that? That's magic, bro. Oh, okay. And the cell phones are powered by magic. Okay. The traffic lights are magical too. All right. Okay. Don't you know this is magic and it's a multiverse, so it can be anything? Said a fucking idiot who thinks the term multiverse means everything can exist in it because they're brain dead fucksticks. So yeah, they fleshed out their worlds. They gave them multiple books worth of story, all of it. All of it. So Edge of Eternities is just going to be future feeling stuff that doesn't feel magical, that is just going to be all the lazy tropes that you could think of. Just anything they think of for space. Would probably be a card called Multipass. Oh, I know this one. I Lilu Dallas. Oh, Lilu. I like before they put the straps on you where you can see your jugs for a second. I do love the Fifth Element, but I'd cringe if they were like Multipass. But, I mean, here you go. Here's Chandra's driver's license, guys. It's so fucking stupid, man. It's so dumb. What up, Andrew? What the actual fuck's happening to the game? Exactly. Exactly. Magic in space. Correct, Slayer. Correct. Oh, Galaxy. See, I hated Capenna and Neon Dynasty. Hated all that. I hated their, like, we're going back to Kamigawa. We are? Yeah, except it's 1,000 years in the future. Uh-oh. Okay, so Cyberpunk 2077. Yep, Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, good. Great. A bunch of technology in the future. And magic. Sweet. Can't wait. Oh, Capenna. 1920s Earth and mobsters driving hearses and traffic lights. Wow. Cool. I hated all that, man. I hated all of it. You know? All of it. The stories for those were fucking clunky and too, but like, compared to what we get now. I mean, Elspeth is there in the Capenna story. She's in like the equivalent of fucking New York or whatever, because a Johnny knows where she's from and just doesn't tell her. Like, he didn't tell her what world she's from or whatever. Like, the information that she was given was brain damage, where you're like, no friend would talk to another friend this way like this. This makes no sense why she's uninformed. So she's just trying to learn who she is by working random jobs. So she's working in a laundromat, and some toughs come in and start roughing up the manager. And she's like, you toughs, stop. And I'm like, oh, dame, we're going to get you. And so, like, she runs away. Elspeth runs away from two regular human dudes. She runs away looking for a weapon. Yeah, you know the shadow spear that she had before? Who knows where it is? They don't bother. They don't bother mentioning that. Oh, what about the sword she had? No, don't worry about it. She has no weapons. And apparently no magic at all. Because she just runs from some regular dudes until she finds a lead pipe and then clonks guys in the head. And then a mobster comes out and is like, you should come work for me, my boss. And she's like, nah. And he's like, maybe you'll get a weapon if you do. And she's like, a weapon? And then so she goes and works for a mob boss so that he'll give her a knife. And Ob Nixilis is there. And Ob Nixilis is like, I'm on Capenna to get Halo. Okay? I already have Halo. Okay, what are you doing with this Halo? I'm paying it to these mobsters. Okay, why are you paying these mobsters Halo? To get Halo. Oh, God. What's going on? I don't understand. You're like a demon planeswalker, bro. Why don't you just walk in and take over the gangs? You can just do whatever you want. You could literally walk in and fucking wipe out any gang leader and be like, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. And he's just like, I'm not doing that. Except at the end of the story where he stands up and he's like, wait a minute, I can do that. And he runs over to the Maestros and he kills the leader of the Maestros instantly and then goes, I'm in charge. And the Maestros are like, okay. And you're like, what? And then Elspeth has a bigger knife now. And so she like pricks Ob Nixilis in the throat. And he's like, you made me bleed my own blood. I'm leaving. And he just leaves. He just fucks off. What about the Halo? What were you doing here? What was any of this shit? And the story's supposed to be about crime families, but Wizards took all the cops out of the set because people on Twitter were upset about the cops. So Wizards took all the cops out of the set, and then they went, it's a crime set. And it's like, so who's the law enforcement? There isn't any. So who's in charge then? The crime families. Well, So they make the rules? Yeah. So they make the laws? Yeah. Then what they're doing can't be illegal. Oh. So it can't be a crime set. No, it's a crime set. What? Also, there's no angels. There's no angels anywhere. They're all gone. They're all gone. Here's the set. Here's angels. Wait, what? You said there's no angels. Look, we fixed it in the flavor text. The angels just stood really still. Nobody noticed they were there because they stood still. Really? The demons that were going around trying to feed on angelic essence just didn't know these angels were in the... What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So yeah, Capenna was awful. Habanero, yeah, Elspeth fought many battles and won them all in the previous story and then moved on to this. Slayer, you're new here. What does $10 do? Oh, it makes the wheel spin. It makes the wheel spin, and then we do the things on the wheel. Either you get insulted or we open things. It depends on what it lands on. And most of the time, people actually want insults, which I'm sure will be a little bit surprising if you've never been to one of these. It's like, what the hell? That makes no sense? Yeah, that makes no sense. Exactly. But don't worry, they have story spotlight cards to clear it up for you. Like the card that says Meeting of the Five Families. That didn't happen in the story, by the way. So the brokers were supposed to actually be police officers, but Wizards took all the police out of Capenna, and then they ruined that. And then, when it came to Markov Manor, they were like, we're putting all of the policemen from Capenna into Markov Manor. They're in there now. They're the detective agency. They're all from Ravnica. And then somebody's like, but that doesn't make any sense, bro. Why are all of a sudden there people wearing bowler caps in like 1920s fashion in Ravnica? And then some genius said, just paint a fedora on a fucking lightning elemental and some vampires and shit. You know, see that dude there? Paint a fucking hat on him. And that's what they did. They took a bunch of Ravnica slush art and they painted detective hats on it. And that's how they made Markov Manor, bro. It's so fucking stupid. It's amazing. Slayer says, do it. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Oh, Slayer, you got the best result, you fucking cheesy dong tickler. This is where I insult you for the amusement of myself and for everybody else. All right, we did food insults earlier. What are we gonna go with this time? You know what, buddy? I've heard that you smell like unwashed llama fur, and nobody in here actually knows what that smells like, but they do know what it smells like. You are an amalgamation of the worst parts of being at a game store. The bad smell. You're like half butt crack, and for some reason it's in the front. I don't even know how you physically do that shit, but you've managed. You've managed it. It's this weird concave butt crack, and then somehow underneath it a gun. Also, you've got strange, extremely fat kneecaps, bro. And an extra toe on one foot. And it's like, bro, this makes me cool. This makes me cool like that guy from The Princess Bride. But nope. You just got an extra toe. You're a freak. You're a freak like, what's his name? Kevin Costner in Waterworld, bro. They would take you and put you in a cage and sink you in the fucking muck. They wouldn't offer you their fucking Asian daughter to procreate with to keep the fucking genes going. Just so you know. They're like, no way, llama stink butt crack doesn't get to fuck my daughter. Slayer, more like layer of crap. More like oat slayer. Like the only thing you can kill is a bowl full of oats strapped to your face like a fucking feed bag, horse mouth. All right. There you go. That was your prize, Slayer. You won, buddy. Tell your fucking friends. Tell your family. You're famous now. You're famous. Vicious, that wasn't them. That person who worked on the llama farm, that wasn't them. That was just your smell. You just caught your own smell for once on somebody else. So you didn't even know. But that's you. Actually, I remember one day at work, I'm standing at like the punching clock and I leaned over to this guy beside me and I'm like, holy shit, man, you smell like weed. And I was like a lot. And he just looked at me like this. He's like, that's you. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh. Lasagna, you've always enjoyed the insult horse mouth. It's a good one. Slayer, you've peaked. This is it, man. This is it. It's the height. You did it. You did it. Vicious, I didn't forget. Like, I knew I had smoked, but I could just smell it so strongly that I was like, it's him. And he's like, that's 100% you. And I was like, well, shit. Oh, whatever. Managers there knew I fucking smoked. The one time when I was having a bad day, I was like, I'm just going to go home, man. I'm having a shit day. I ain't feeling good. And he's like, no, man, stay. He's like, just go over to the park for a minute. It's like, just go over to the park. You know, like, the fucking manager was doing that. So... Oh, man. Damn. So yeah, you know what? Looks like I'm doing better. So my back should be all good. It should be all good for tomorrow, which means I will take the ultra loot deck down. Oh, check it out, guys! I got my little Mabel here. I got the little plush Mabel that came with like an arena code. So I got the Mabel pet on arena now too. But I love Bloomborough, so this is fucking sweet. You know, thinking about this loot deck, actually, guys, I'm feeling really sick. I won't be able to go. I just realized I gotta totally get out of this. I gotta get out of this. Finn, we're gonna open the fucking Fallout deck, bro. Are you ready? We're about to open it right now. We're gonna crack dog meat right now. You guys fucking excited? Are you excited? We're gonna crack dog meat right now. Get fucking hyped. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are absolutely about to open this fucking Fallout deck 100%. Get ready for it!